Good morning, here is sunrise at Silliman Beach, right next to the airport. Hoping to catch some aeroplano. It's a beautiful morning, people are already swimming. People are swimming because it's cool. At the moment it's probably less than 30 degrees, which is cool. It got up, must have been 41 degrees or more yesterday. It was horrendously hot. So I've just come up so we could sit and chat to the gang of vendors, very nice people, my friends, and Patricia will make me a coffee. Well, she already offered a coffee, but I want to get this sunrise and hopefully, as I say, the first flight in quite early here, and this is the place to take the photo. Wish I had the telephoto, but I will have one within a week or so, second hand from Japan. I'm going to give up smoking today. I think the war made me start again. Yesterday evening I was talking to my friend Yuri, and for the first time, we normally ignore these warnings, but this seemed pretty serious one. And so we actually broke off and Yuri went down to the bomb shelter. Then forgot to call me back to say he was okay, so I was sitting worrying all evening. I finally called him and he was out shopping. Not evening there, of course. And I said to him, why didn't you call me back? I thought you might be in bed. I said, well, you should know me better than that, Yuri. I never go to bed. Just beautiful. The sun will be poking its head up shortly, but the clouds are spectacular. I love the sunrises here. I like the sunsets as well, but we don't actually see the sunset because behind us are the mountains. But we see the effect of the sun on the back of the mountain. On the back of the mountain. It's also spectacular. I hope my pension will have come into my account this morning. I changed bank accounts from Ukraine to Philippines to avoid all these ATM charges and charges by my bank for using my card. So that cost me about $11 a time to draw out 10,000 pesos, which is about 100 and something dollars. So, you know, I'm saving a lot by having a Philippine account, but the money from the pensions department would have gone in yesterday because they send it about 10 days before it's due to be paid. It has to go through New York because it's in dollars. All transactions in dollars have to go through American banks. so they actually don't move anywhere. And just my luck, the pension has now disappeared somewhere in the Philippine National Bank system, which normally would be okay, but I'm out of money completely. So I think I've got 100 pesos, which is less than $2. Well, there we go. I've got plenty of food, have fuel in the bike, go forward hopefully. But I need to pay my cycle shop guy, who very kindly put in new front suspension on my bike and said pay me when you can, which was good, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to use the mountain bike, which is one of my sources of exercise. When I got here, there were a load of drunk teenagers with motor scooters. The police actually need to try and crack down on that, not for being spoil sports, but with the injury rate amongst youngsters and motorcycles is horrendous. Most of them haven't got a license. There are no, except I think in Manila, there are no formal CBT courses and tests you have to take. Here comes the sun. Beautiful. It rises so quickly. Surprises everyone who doesn't live here, because, well, we talked about this before, but on the steps it creeps up into the sky. Here it zooms up. That's because the dragons are chasing it. But I got some shots the other day of this blood red sky, and even Yuri admitted, yes, there looks like there's dragons there. Sorry if I'm muttering, but the mic is in front of this little camera and I'm behind it. What a beautiful sun we've got there. Absolutely clear to see it because there is no cloud in front of it. For a change. It's lovely. I live in paradise. I love it here. I just love it. I have a nice apartment, but it's quite expensive, but it's just too nice to has its own garden, and it's relatively quiet because it's in Combado, which is one of the barangays behind Bangkok. I don't remember where I live now. Now, just to make my day, I want to see a nice Cebu Pacific Airbus come and land on the sea almost. That's what it looks like when you're in the plane. I should go for a swim, but I'll sit and chat for the benefit of the vlog, I don't know what it calls. Sit and chat to Patricia and her gang of vendors. We've got a running joke at the moment that we're getting married today. Well, in fact, we're supposed to be getting married this morning in the cathedral with the bishop doing the honours, but so we'll have to think of a reason why we're not. Lovely lady, Patricia. Very kind, very well. Most people here are kind. Especially if you mingle with them and don't treat them like second-class citizens in their own country. So I keep reminding Dave, my landlord. He said, that bloody disco will be on again tonight, because they have a disco for the young people of the barangay. barangays, 4 barangays get together. And today, apparently, is Fiesta in Bakong. So I will scurry back there if I can get money out of the ATM. Well, even if I can't, I'll scurry back and go and make my own breakfast. I think it's true it's Fiesta Day because my little eatery is closed, and I shall have a go at them for that, because they're not locals. So I'll say, why are you closed? Probably because there'll be a little parade down the street, and dancing and singing, and hopefully, so I should get some good footage. But I'll have to go home, make my breakfast and recharge my Nikon. I have a spare battery and memory card for this little doodly diddly thing, and it's not the ideal camera for vlogging, because really one needs a tripod and stuff like that. I can't put this little thing on a tripod. Good thing about it though is I went in the eatery the other day and was running, sitting on my helmet. I wanted to fly on the wall of the serving and this, that and the other, and then of course I'm talking to the camera, and one of the nieces said, "Why are you talking to yourself?" I thought, oh, I'm going to get found out here, and I just said, "You're young, us old people talk to ourselves because we've got no one else to talk to." Nice shot. Canoes. Sea's fairly calm, but it's still a bit murky because of the sand being stirred up by the recent rough weather. Come on, Cebu Pacific, or I'll have a race, see which one of you gets here first, because it's so clear I'll get a good shot even without a telephoto. But if you're sitting in the plane first time, it goes very, very low, and all you can see is sea on either side. And then because the end of the runway pokes out into the sea,